My last year in Friendship Circle has been great, actually. I'm really glad that I did it and that I volunteered with Eric.
To have a community that Michael could be a part of and to have people for Michael to play with on the weekends was a big deal, right?
It has become a big part of my life these last few months, and I feel I'm touching lives and making a difference.
The volunteers are great for giving up their time, and the organization is an incredible organization that is a credit to the whole community.
I think I've learned a lot from Michael. I've learned a lot of patience and just how meaningful everything is, and I really enjoy the time I spend with him.
I learn so much about life and what it means to be a mensch and what it means to be part of a community.
We want our children to be exposed to this. We want our children to grow up seeing this as a model, and so we love to attend these events and support it in every way we can.
Tonight really is not about us. It's about all of the young volunteers who've put forth a lot of time and effort into this program and who have made the Friendship Circle what it is today.
Good evening and welcome to the 4th Annual Friendship Circle Dinner.
This child has autism. That's what he said. This child. My child. My 3-year-old little boy with green eyes so bright they look like they have backlighting. Has autism. Like he'd caught a cold and not a life sentence. My brain went hollow. All thoughts and questions and hope silent, stunned. I think he expected me to break down and cry. He held his breath and waited to see what I would do. As he placed his hand on the exam room door to leave, he asked, "Any questions?" The words echoed through the room that was filled with children's toys my son wandered through, but did not play with it in the correct way, according to their scales. Autism, autism, autism. I read and read and read. I spent weeks reading every book available that said anything about it. I wanted to know everything there was to know. I traveled from coast to coast seeking information. I wasn't searching to learn about my son's problem. I was searching for a way out of it.
The one thing that we could not give him was friends. Sure, he had his wonderful sisters and their friends. He had his therapist and they loved him very much. But we could not force peers to play with him or just to hang out, as they say.
Hi everybody, I'm Jonathan. I have what's called high-functioning autism, or Asperger's syndrome, or what some might call a person with special needs. I may not catch on to things as quickly as other kids my age. I struggle with different issues and can be uncomfortable in certain situations. I know what it means to be sad. I know what it means to be happy. I know what it means to have and feel like to have good friends, and I know how bad it feels to be alone. Just because our bodies don't work quite the same way as those of other kids doesn't mean that there's any less of a person inside those bodies. We are here. We are just like you and the person sitting next to you.
We have a cousin, Susie, who has severe cerebral palsy, and she has lived a fairly isolated life, many years in nursing homes and more recently in a group home. And just this past year, she joined into the Friendship Circle. And I have to tell you that the high point of her week is when her volunteer, Heva, comes to visit her.
I was a very average high school student. I had decent grades, but nothing was too great. I wasn't very motivated, and I definitely didn't try my hardest. I wasn't extremely involved inside or outside of school in any activities. For me, the Friendship Circle was a great way for me to discover my Jewish heritage and really makes me look into who I am and what I wish to become. Never was I a very religious person. Yes, I suffered through Hebrew school and Sunday school, but I was never really excited and I never really appreciated what it was all about and what we were really learning. And I would have never dreamed that I would be putting on tefillin every day and attending services every time I come into town. I am one of the co-founders in establishing a Hillel on the University of La Crosse, which has never been done before. We've already been holding Friday night services, meals after the service, and challah baking. And you can bet that one of the first activities we'll be doing in the fall is volunteering with children in the area with special needs.
When we do right by these children, their souls begin to radiate, and in their reflection we can see the best of ourselves. They are you, they are me, they are our miracles. It's up to us as a community to tap into their enormous potential by looking at them through a new set of lenses. Not through the popular and superficial notions of what a productive member of society is supposed to look like, but from the perspective of their essence, of the truth of their soul.
So now I'm 15 years old and I would like to move on to the next phase of the Friendship Circle, from being a special friend in the program to being a teen volunteer. Look! Oh yeah. You know, I've already done a bit of working and volunteering and helping out at the Sunday Circle and the program on sports night. I helped Haya dance and sing to the songs. I held Georgie's hand while we were waiting in line for a ride. Their smiles said it all for me. Rabbi Shmaya and Mushki have told me that I've been doing a great job, so I'm really excited about this. I know what these kids are going through, and I know I can help them. I know I can help them smile and be happy. I know I can help them bring to the outside more of the great stuff that's on the inside. I know I can let them know that they have a friend, a true friend, and that friend is me.